It's that time of year again. It's time for the annual Sunburst School Food Drive. Each year, Sunburst School collects thousands of cans of food for the hungry people around the valley who are in need of help. Once the food drive is over, the food is sent to the Westside Food Bank. Recently, the grade level winners of the Westside Food Bank Calendar Contest visited the food bank and saw firsthand what happens to the food that we collect. The food is housed in a giant warehouse. It is then given to hungry people who need it most. Over half of the people who receive emergency food in Arizona are children and senior citizens. 15% of the families have children under the age of 5. 10% of the families report their children skipped meals because there's not enough food in their house. And 30% of the people within the past year had to choose between buying food and paying for medical care. Our school food drive begins November 1st and ends on November 22nd. That is also the day in which we celebrate the 13th annual Turkey Trot. All of the food we collect between now and November 22nd will go to the Westside Food Bank to help hungry people in Arizona. Don't forget these important guidelines before you start to collect your food.
Hi, Mom. I'm home. And I just heard about this food drive at school, and I thought we should donate some foods. So, we go into the kitchen and see what we have?
Sure, that'd be great.
All right, let's go. Well, let's look in here. Ooh, cheese sticks, yogurt. What about these?
Oh, to donate to the food bank, it has to be non-perishable food items. That means food items that don't have to stay in the refrigerator or freezer.
Oh, okay, I'll put it back. Let's see what else we have. How about these pizzas? They're delicious.
Oh, only unopened food containers. And no glass.
Let's look in here, Mom.
Good idea.
We got Blue's Clues snacks and canned food.
Oh, that's great. Cereal and other boxed items and canned foods are perfect. Sydney, check the expiration date on that can.
No, November 1989. Ew.
Ooh, that's a little bit old. No expired foods. Thank you. All of the hungry people without food are very grateful that our school is having a food drive to help less fortunate people. Did you ever wonder what happens to the food once it gets delivered to the Westside Food Bank? It takes hundreds of volunteers to sort the cans, run the food bank, and even cook meals for hungry people. Recently, these volunteers were honored at a special luncheon held at Saguaro Ranch Park. Also honored that day were some outstanding young artists from the state of Arizona. These artists entered their work in the Westside Food Bank Calendar Contest. Only one school in the whole state had 2 artists selected to have their work be part of the calendar. You guessed it, that school was no other than Sunburst. We're not only helping to feed the hungry this year, our artwork has been published in a very special calendar. Way to go, Sunburst students. Don't forget to keep those cans coming in. Let's listen in on the awards ceremony.
In honoring the young kids that participate in the calendar art contest. And so we have 13 winners, of course 12 monthly winners, and then the calendar cover. Okay, March, the winner is Amy Borrowdale, grade 6, Sunburst Elementary. Congratulations. September, Whitney Weaver, grade 5, Sunburst Elementary.